I think we are on live. There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Perks on the Griddle. And as you see, we are out here at our favorite spot behind the Perks house on the Griddle. Tonight, you see it in the title. We are having chicken skewers. Well, some people call them chicken kebabs, but I'm going to call them chicken skewers. Well, mainly because that's what the recipe says. And I will have a guest appearance tonight as well. But these are chicken skewers, so it's just chicken on a skewer. It's the name, chicken skewers. Chicken kebabs, if you like that name. But typically when I think of a kebab, I think of it layering with like chicken, sausage, bell pepper, onion, shrimp. I think of kebabs being multiple flavors. So this is just chicken breast cubed up, put on a skewer. And the seasoning in just a minute, I'll tell you about that. But let's go ahead and get these dudes on. I have this. Ooh, listen. I'm going to get these on here. Turn this around this way. Hopefully you'll be able to hear a little bit of this. And she is here, actually. So we're fixing to find out how the sweet little lady here seasoned these up. Tell us all about the recipe, even where you found it, and what you got cooking up on the inside. So give me just a minute. I'm going to stick a microphone on you.
Oh,
no. Oh, yes.
Why do you have
to? Well, because otherwise they're not going to be able to hear you. So it's quite important. And so, not brought to you by, but how we're doing this is the wireless microphones picked up by DJI. So that is now on. And it is indeed on. Okay. So I am going to put this under your shirt there. Hang on, I'm going to block the screen so you can't see it. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, so now you can just talk normally. So I was just telling them we're having chicken skewers tonight.
Yes.
By the way, this is Mrs. Perkins. So this is Miss Stacy Perkins. Here at the house, we'll call her Miss Chuck Perkins because this is my domain. Now at work, I'm in her domain. What are you checking the time? You taking medicine?
No, my stuff is.
Oh, okay.
My timer's.
How long you have?
It's done.
Oh, done. So, oh dear. You may have to come back out here in just a moment.
Yes.
Just remember your mic is on. So go ahead and do that, and we'll come back and do your intro in just a moment. So I'll go ahead and tell them the backstory. So she is the secretary at work at Tioga High School. And if you know anything about school systems, the secretary is actually the one that runs the school. Yeah, the principal's there. He's the figurehead. But she's the one that actually runs the school. She knows all, and everything has to pass over her desk for approvals, for monies, for all of that stuff. It has to go through her. You know, she does bring it to the principal. He has to sign off on it. But I'm telling you, everything has to go through her desk. So at work, she's known as Miss Stacy. At work, I'm known as Miss Stacy. So I have just given them the quick intro of how I am known at work as Miss Stacy.
Oh, yes.
So here she is. I was telling the story about chicken skewers instead of chicken kebabs, because typically a kebab we think of is layered multiple different things. Like you might have chicken, sausage, bell peppers, onion, shrimp, mushrooms, those kinds of things. I call that a kebab.
Yes.
So for a skewer, it's just chicken on a skewer, a meat stick, if you will. So tell us about the recipe while I flip these over here in a minute for a moment.
Okay, so the chicken is seasoned with paprika, garlic powder, salt, and pepper.
A marinade, if you will, right?
A marinade, yes, and olive oil.
Okay.
So we just marinated the chicken in that, and then we have a bang bang sauce that we've made inside, which is mayonnaise, Thai sweet chili sauce, sriracha, and honey.
Sweet and spicy, right?
Sweet and spicy.
Sweet and spicy, sweet chili sauce.
Yes.
All right. What else? Tell us about the whole menu tonight? What all are we having? Besides
We're-
the chicken skewers.
Besides the chicken skewers, we're
Bang
having-
bang chicken skewers. if you
Bang
will.
bang chicken skewers.
There we go. Bang bang.
We are having broccoli and cheese rice casserole.
Broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole.
Yes.
Now, if we say, question, I guess, how would you interpret, how would you see in an order, is it like the labeling on, that is just not wanting to,
Yeah, that one doesn't want to
that,
lay very
that
well.
middle one there is just not wanting to roll for me. And then this one, all right, so, okay, we'll call that good. So just like labels on, when you're reading them on jars and cans and stuff like that, when you're reading a label, the top means what? When you start reading the top label, the first ingredient means what?
I
Oh, you don't know?
don't know.
Okay, so here's what I learned in home ec back in high school.
No. Okay.
So when you're reading those labels, the first item has the majority of, has the largest amount that's in there.
Yes.
So the further you read in there, the less amount that is
Oh, I see.
in the product. Okay.
Yes.
So if we're saying broccoli and rice, broccoli, cheese, and rice casserole,
Good.
what is the most that is in that casserole?
Rice,
Rice. So we have rice, then what?
broccoli,
Broccoli,
and then cheese.
and then cheese. So rice, broccoli, cheese casserole would actually
Yes.
be the technical name of it.
Yes.
Oh dear. This is what she gets to put up with.
Yay.
Yay her, huh? And you thought you were going to get a break, huh?
Yes.
Just thought she
Darn.
was going to get a break.
We'll talk later, Doug.
Oh yeah, you might be paying dearly for that. And no, I'm sorry, no fault of Doug. It's other than he chose to work there. It is his fault. It is your fault, Doug. You chose that job that took you away from us doing the SEC Media Day. So yes, that's the downside of it. Okay.
But that's okay. We forgive you. Or I forgive you.
It's important that you know, Doug, if you're when you go back and watch this, I know that you don't care if you forgive me. You know that's just blah, just stuff. So okay.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate you educating us.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'm going back in. Love you.
I love you too.
You are awesome.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
It fell somewhere. I didn't hear a big thump either.
Okay.
There it is. There you go. Quick and one. There we go. All righty.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you. So here is one of the little microphones. This is the DJI mic. Not a sponsor. Wish they were. But this is the DJI mic. I have one on under my shirt as well. And so they go in this nice, neat little carrying case. Here we go. So the receiver goes here. It is actually plugged into the iPhone. And then the other transmitter goes right there. So nice. This case recharges, and when you put the items back in there, it keeps them charged. So you don't have to plug in a charger to each individual component. You just put them in the case, and a charging they go. Let me roll these over to one more side here. It says to cook them about, I think it said 8 minutes per side. So, but I think that was top and bottom. I don't think they were thinking roll these over and cook them on their edges. So we'll worry about that. We'll do this top and bottom. We'll do this the traditional way. I have it on about a medium heat, and a little bit more about the microphones. I'm really fascinated because the last 3 shows that I've been doing now with these have been using these DJI mics. Really like the sound that when I go back and listen to the recordings or listen to the shows on YouTube. Go to YouTube, by the way, for the Perks YouTube channel, and give me a subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you. But please go over to my YouTube channel. You can really help me out. I am up to 4 subscribers now. 4, like 4 the Perks. There you go. So give me some subscribes on there. I would love to build this channel up into something. So a little bit more about the microphone. So They're wireless. They have a little magnetic back. They have a clip too. You can clip on things. They have a little magnetic back. So I like putting them under my shirt. So it eliminates the wind. It has a little wind, or what they call dead cats kind of thing. But the little windscreens go over the microphones. And so the fan that I have blowing over here, hopefully it's not causing any problems or any sounds. But I think the pickup from right here is really good. So if something were to happen, if I had walked way away, and I would have to get really far away from that receiver, because it says it will cover 250 meters. That's like 820 some odd feet if I don't do the math in my head real quick, but that's well over 800 feet. Let's put it that way. So it's about 820, 830 feet. So a long ways away. That is beyond my yard if you can see further out there. But it continues to record. It automatically, I have it set up that anytime I open the box and turn them on, or they turn on automatically when I open the lid, they start recording. Some people might say, well, why would you want to record that? You can go back and edit it real quick. You can cut that recording down to what you need it to be, but that way it's recording so you don't miss anything or forget to go, oh man, I forgot to push record. Yeah, well, I've got it set up to where it'll go ahead and do that for us. Let me flip these over one more time while we're here. Oh, it has a nice caramelization, if you will, on those little chicken bites that we have here. So we cut those up in about 1-inch cubes, as you heard Miss Stacy say. And what we have on there is the olive oil, the paprika, the garlic powder, and salt and pepper. Okay, on there. And then she made this homemade bang bang sauce inside. Now you can buy bang bang sauces in the store. Sure, yeah. But we're following the recipe. We like doing it that way, and creating our own little heaven, if you will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 skewers here. She'll get 2. I'll get 5. No, I'll probably eat 2. She'll eat 2, and we'll have 3 left over for my lunch at some point in time, because she'll never take away with her when she goes to work. So I get to eat the leftovers. It's all beautiful. So whenever I cook, I think about myself for later on. Occasionally she does eat. She's right here in the window on the other side of here. Occasionally she does eat leftovers. Yes, this is true. I have to cook it right. Or if she cooks it, we know it's right. So she'll always eat her leftovers. What else? Something else. How much longer the broccoli rice casserole is done? It's done. It's ready to come out and be done with. Okay, so here we are. We're going to take these off of here. They look really, really good. Another thing about YouTube, subscribe please for the perks. Another thing about YouTube that I found, which is really neat, because my camera is fixed right there, what you can do while you're watching, you can actually pinch to zoom. You can put your fingers on the screen and spread it out, and you can zoom in, so you can actually see this really good, because I'm filming it in 1080p to YouTube. Now, Facebook is only 720 is the best that you're going to get out of Facebook, and they don't let you pinch to zoom. Oh, something else neat about YouTube, reason you should get over there to For the Perks and subscribe. For the Perks, remember, For the Perks and subscribe, is because you could pause. If the phone rings and you got to answer it on somewhere, you can pause and then come back to it if it's still live. Good stuff there. Before long, I'll probably just quit broadcasting to Facebook Live and just put you the link to go to YouTube. So For the Perks, remember that. For the Perks is our YouTube channel that I'd love to get you on there subscribing to. So once these come off of here, I guess I could go ahead and turn this off. I've been cooking this on medium the whole time. Once these come off of here and we bring them inside, we will brush these with that homemade bang bang sauce that she put together in there. And then, oh, hang on, I'll give you a shot of that. How about that, huh? That's some good looking chicken skewers tonight. And that's what we're having. Chicken skewers with the broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole. Here on Perks on the Grill. You know it's always going to be yummy.